your imagination.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back.
It's Joey.
And it's David. And if you're watching this video, thank you so much. That means that you truly care and you are keeping up with what we're doing. And today we have something really special. We always do something special, but today's even specialer because this is the entire Willy Wonka release from RER Brewing's Out of Order series. And let me tell you what, this is awesome.
Yeah, and if you're gonna comment and say something like, hey, why aren't you wearing the RER jerseys?
Sold out.
I know, I already know. All right, I get it. I'm depressed already. You don't gotta remind me that
Smallest violin ever.
Yeah, but gonna keep this short and sweet. Every review is gonna be pretty quick because we got a lot to go through. So,
all right.
Without further ado,
I just wanted to explain real quick how we're gonna do it. Basically, we're doing it in order of how the people died. Not how they died, but on how they were eliminated. So we'll do. Without further ado, let's begin.
Without further ado.
All right. First up to bat is fudge dipped strawberries.
All right, you'll get the description.
Yep. So this is Augustus Gloop. He fell in the chocolate river, and that was his demise. Fat freaking turd.
Yeah.
This is a 5.8% ABV, lactose sour base conditioned with strawberries, fudge, and milk chocolate. That's exactly what I thought. Whoa, that does not look like how I thought it was going to look.
I thought this was going to be super thick.
So did I. Did we even give these rolls?
I don't think so, actually. I mean, you tossed a couple, but he almost dropped one. That's beside the point. Anyway.
Color kind of looks really pleasing.
I thought it was going to be thick, but
I thought it was going to look chocolatey.
Yeah, it's definitely got more of the strawberry feel to it.
I mean, off the scent, it has the strawberry scent, right?
Yeah.
But it also, like we always say, it has that characteristic out of order smell. I don't know what it is that they do, but
some geese are like doing their thing.
They
anyway.
Taste.
Smell real quick.
Smell. Strawberries. Do you get the chocolate? Because I got a little bit of the chocolate.
I just want to go off like on a tangent here and say, I don't know if I'm getting like fudge or strawberries. It just 100% has like he said before, a signature RER smell. And
but really smell it though. I do kind of get a chocolatey smell, but also strawberry. But
let's just taste it.
Taste. Oh,
that's very.
My gosh. Man, oh, baby. I'm actually glad it isn't thick like that because this is really freaking good.
I could drink this all day, every day, and at 5.8%, it's not the highest, but you can kill me because I want to keep drinking this forever. This is so good. Skipping to the rating, 5. I get all the flavors that they're talking about. Right off
chocolate, strawberry. Yo, I feel like I actually am eating a chocolate dipped strawberry.
Yeah, it's the fudge dipped. Like I get
fudge.
I get the fudge. Yeah.
But yeah, this is amazing. 5.
On the next.
All right, so the next one is blueberry pie ice cream. Violet Beauregard. She was the one that ate the piece of bubble gum, and she wasn't supposed to, and turned into a gigantic blueberry and had to go to the juicer. That is how she died.
All right, so this is not going to happen ever again, probably, but I have had this one. Yeah, I couldn't wait to try it. Without, long story short, I failed. I couldn't wait. I wasn't patient enough. This is the most hyped one, apparently. Highest rating on Untappd, but yeah.
5.8% ABV, lactose sour base, conditional blueberry cinnamon pie crust, whipped cream, and their famous pastry house cream. So, as you're pouring, I like what I see so far.
Yeah, this like we do that thing where we like flip the can upside down to, you know, get all the things that the residue at the bottom to come to the top. It's not as thick on the bottom, thin on the top. Doesn't matter with this one. It's just straight up thick.
So looks, color-wise.
Pepto-Bismol.
otherwise known as Blueberry Toast Crunch, just with a different label on it.
This is a little
No, I'm
darker,
just kidding.
but oh yeah,
Blueberries,
I get blueberry.
but out of order. Maybe?
I get like that. It's weird to say you smell ice cream. I kind of do.
Okay. Mmm. Yum.
Yeah,
I
same.
like this a lot. I like it a heck of a lot. You know, I saw people like freeze these things, and they say if you freeze this hours, they lose their flavor. Okay, so we're not freezing any beers, we're drinking them as they are because we want the flavor. That's why we got these bad boys.
Yeah.
Mmm.
I guess we don't have a lot of time.
This is thick. I'm giving it a 5.
Yeah, that person I went through, I gave it a 5, and I stayed by that.
But
It's a 5.
they hit everything they went for. The cinnamon is there. It's very subtle, not super. The whipped cream.
It's blueberry pie, but you have to remember the ice cream is part of it. So that ice cream definitely comes through, and I feel like they did a really good representation of mixing the two together.
And then you got the house pastry cream. It makes it super thick.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, 5 for me, 5 for him. Let's get a roll on with this. Next one we have is the Salty Goose Baruka Salt. This bitch, she was greedy and she wanted a golden goose. Well, she got her goose canned and she fell down to her death. She was bad. She was very bad.
Yeah, and so apparently this beer is the sleeper of this release.
Everyone's saying it, so
Yeah, so let's see.
we're here to prove you wrong. 5.8% ABV.
I'm hoping they're right, actually.
I hope they're right, actually, too, because it sounds really good. Lactose sour base conditioned on sweet cherries, lemons, limes, and a slight hint of salt. Man, I better taste that salt or I'm gonna be mad. Kind of looks like the fudge dip strawberries.
Yeah.
Just slightly more.
A lot of the out of orders actually have this color to them. There we go.
Damn.
It's not very carbonated, but very red. I mean, look at that. Look on the camera. Like on the screen, it just looks so bright. It's all darker in
It's
real life.
darker in our eyes.
Yeah, but ooh, I get some like. What are you getting?
I don't know what I'm getting, honestly.
I feel like I'm getting some of that lime.
Maybe. Okay.
Let's go for it.
This is like. This is good. I taste salt. I definitely taste a little bit of the salt. It's like a margarita.
It's slight, but honestly, I didn't know what to expect. But this is blowing my socks off right now.
I think this kind of reminds me of a margarita. And I say that when I was like reading the descriptions to you, like before we did the pre-sale. I was like, I bet you this is gonna be like margarita, lemons, lime, salt. Like, who the heck puts salt in a beer? They did, and they did really well with it.
I mean, salt is actually not the most
Um,
uncommon thing to add to a beer, but
Do we really taste the cherry? I think I kind of do on the after.
see, they added a lot to this, but I feel like it's all subtle, but it's all there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
I think taste-wise, amazing.
okay, so those that had said this is the sleeper, you're right.
Yeah, you're right. And I'm skipping to ratings because we gotta blow through these.
3, 2, 1,
5.
5. All right, I like how we're on the same page with that.
Okay, so on to the next.
All right, so next up we have the exploding candy. Whoop. Yeah, this is a 5.8% lactose sour base conditioned on hard candies, raspberry and blue raspberry syrup, and limes. So
Yeah, so I'm gonna let you know that my girlfriend got a can of this, and let me take a sip out of the can. Just a sip. Not enough to really make any solid review on it. But based off what I did taste, I think this is gonna be a good one. So,
but is it a 5?
I
I
don't
mean,
know
we've
yet.
given
I don't know.
we've given 4 5s already.
So
Wait, did we give 4 5s?
This is the 4th one. I got 2 more to go. 3 5s in a
Oh,
row.
3 5s in a row. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All right.
So anyway, my first go with this, I got a bit of a Jolly Rancher flavor, but we'll see what I get this time around. Let's go for it.
Holy.
It's much better in a glass. I just always feel like beer is better in a glass.
I'll be a son of a gun. I love this.
Me too.
Wow. Like, this is just like, what was it? The last one that we had? The Salty Goose. You're like, I could drink this all day. I could drink this all day. I could drink the Salty Goose all day. I could double fist them bad boys.
I feel like I said that about the fudge dip strawberries, actually.
I could drink that one. Oh, yeah, that one too. I could drink that one a lot too.
I feel like I could just drink all of these all day. Maybe not the blueberry pie ice cream.
That one's really thick.
Yeah, that one got me really full. I'm just like, oh my gosh, no more.
All right, ratings.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do mine first.
All right.
This is on par with everything else we've had so far, which is, a 5.
All right. My rating might actually shock you for once. Yeah, it's a 5. I think they did everything they needed to do. I taste like Jolly Ranchers, like blue raspberry Jolly Ranchers, and those are my favorite. And the syrup is not like something that makes the sour too sweet, where in the past I've had sours that had that syrup.
I'm about to kind of get over that whole scare, because I feel like a lot of it had to do with just Burley Oak making their particular snowball flavored dreams like a little bit too sweet, and that was kind of where our first initial introduction to the syrup in sours, it just ruined the whole thing basically. But up until now, I've kind of had that fear of the syrup. I've had enough now to where I'm like, all right, it wasn't the syrup, it was the brew, it was the beer's fault. But
on to the next. Okay, 2 more left. This is the fizzy lifting drink. Charlie Bucket, him and his grandfather, Grandpa Joe, they drank the fizzy lifting drink, and then they couldn't get back down, and they flew up into the fans and got torn up into ribbons. That's how they died.
Yeah, I mean, technically, this kid won the Willy Wonka competition or whatever. So I don't know. This beer should be just as much of a winner, in my opinion. Okay, this I can already tell is a different color than everything else we've had, which, in my opinion, is a good thing, but also kind of scary.
Kind of looks like a beer.
When I see that red flavor in the red, the red coloring, I'm just like, all right, here's a typical RAR sour, which is good because they're playing it safe, doing something amazing. I don't know, we'll see, but this, like Dave said, looks like a beer.
There you go. See, look, kind of
doesn't smell like a beer.
I kind of smell the citrus off of it. Oh, I didn't even describe what it is. 5.8% ABV, mangoes, funfetti cake, and a pinch of something special. I'm really curious as to what that something special really is.
I don't know what it is, but I smell it. Dude. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. It's different.
Okay, so I was correct. It's not on the same tier as the other ones, in my opinion. Still really good though.
Oh yeah, this is still really good. It's different. I feel like I get mangoes, but I also feel like I get tangerine or citrus.
Yeah, to me, it's citrusy, but I get a little bit of the funfetti cake. It's kind of more of a hint of the funfetti.
Okay, yeah.
But as far as that something special, I don't know what it is. So, rating time. What do you got?
It's not quite there on the par. as the others. The other ones were just like,
Now,
bam!
you gotta keep in mind that these, for us to get 4 5s in a row was ridiculous. But
4.5. Yeah, 4.5.
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 4.75. It's really close to being everything I'd hoped and dreamed of. It just wasn't quite there. But I mean, like, as far as like, you know, an American sour goes, I mean, it's still amazing. Like, put this up against almost any sour and it'll kick its arse. So.
That's why I feel pretty bad for doing 4.5.
But I mean, it's not a bad rating. So.
No, it's not.
So, on to the next.
And last but not least, we have the Everlasting Rainbows. This is Willy Wonka, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, so this is the big boss. Everlasting Rainbows. Hoping it's
Everlasting.
Hoping it's on par with these other ones, because I mean, so far the lowest rating we've given is a 4.75. So, I mean, expectations are high for these.
All right. It says 5.8% ABV. Contains passion fruit, mangoes, strawberries, lemonade, and cotton candy. Now, that's a heck of a lot of different additives going on there. So it looks interesting. Looks good. Let's see. Smell.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't really have anything to say about it. Other
No.
than it kind of has like a typical RIR smell to it.
Yeah.
See what the taste is. Don't hate it. I think
No, I don't.
I think it's like very good. Maybe a little boring compared to the other ones, but like once again, I'm saying like if you're comparing this to other sours, like it's gonna be really good. It's kind of very similar to the last one we had to me.
I don't know if if I'm getting the cotton candy. If I'm being real with you, I don't know. Maybe passion fruit. Getting passion fruit. I just don't know if all the flavors that they went for are hitting.
Yeah, it could be a little bit better for me.
Might be a little too crowded.
I don't know. I like usually like when they say they're going for something, they like hit it like nail on the head. But like this is something I'd expect from like another brewery where they like put all those flavors out there. I'm like, oh wow, that's really good. It's kind of lacking this, but oh my gosh. But just with RIR's track record, like you're kind of like expecting, you know, balls
Greatness.
to the wall every time.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna be too harsh with my rating. I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
Okay. I think this is on par with the Exploding Candy. I do think the Exploding Candy is slightly better than this. So I'll go to 4.25. It's nothing bad against this beer. I feel like, not to sound weird, but it, like you said, if this was another brewery, I feel like this would be a 5 in another brewery. If I didn't know the brewery, just didn't have any expectations of it.
Yeah, like we're coming from like other stuff. And
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I'd even give this a 5 from another brewery. I'm just saying from another brewery, I'd be like way more impressed. But from RIR, I'm like, okay, it's 4.5. It's a little disappointing.
Yeah.
It's weird because I'm disappointed to have to give a 4.5.
For an out of order, yeah. But it isn't a total letdown.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, like we give 4 5s. Like that hasn't happened in the other out of order reviews we've done. So
We would give like 2, maybe 2 in a row, 2 or 3 in a row. There'd be like a couple that were like not perfect 5s, but 4.75s, and then they just turn it up a notch again.
yeah.
You know, you let us down, Willy Wonka, but it's okay. We still love you. Now,
Yeah, Willie and Charlie, they were not my favorite. All the other kids that actually died for real, those were my favorite.
so the thing about, maybe they just died, and that's why they taste so good, because they valiantly died. Not
Death
violently.
tastes good, I guess.
Death tastes good. Now I'm just kind of peeling the label back because these things apparently have golden tickets, and there is no golden ticket in
Not
here.
for this one. We got like 3 4-packs of each, so it'll take us a long time to sift through it and see if we got the ticket. But
And we forgot to mention that each there's 6 golden tickets, and if you get a golden ticket, then you get a specially made glass and a pendant.
I'm surprised that, like, you know, not all have been found yet, because as we're recording this right now, it's a Thursday, and to my knowledge, not all have been found yet. I don't know.
The only one that hasn't been found is the one for this can.
Yeah, so that's why he checked.
So don't throw your cans. Don't throw your cans away for this one. Make sure you find it, because if you throw it away, right, and you don't know, then it's basically like it'll never, the contest will never end. But anyway,
yeah, I don't really care about that.
Yeah, that's all right.
Personally, but I mean, if you do, then awesome. Like you said, check it out, and other than that, that's all we got.
Thanks for watching and sticking through the entire video. It means a lot to us, and keep telling your friends about us. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the comment section down below. If you want to do a collab, hit us up. If you want us to try something that we've never had before, hit us up. You know, we're always looking to try new things. And we'll see you guys this month for the next Out of Order release. But we have other stuff in the meantime coming out. This has been another Downtown Brew review. And until next time, stay classy.
There is no life I know to compare.